You often hear it said that it is cheaper to go out and purchase a car that needs minor work than it is to rebuild one. That is mainly because of the surprising scarcity and astronomical cost of genuine, era-specific parts and the labor to install them. In other words, let someone else do the restoration on their dime and then purchase the car closer to the market value. That may not really make sense until you see some data. Total project cost is defined as the sum of labor, parts and metal, supplies, services, and tools. Because labor was discussed in an earlier video, we will skip it here. This graph represents the actual percentages for each of these categories. Parts and metal include sheet metal and/or patch panels, replacement parts like badging, door handles, nuts, bolts, screws, and so on. Auto body compound, primer, and paint are also included. Supplies include expendable parts that are primarily used with tools. These include grinding wheels, wire wheels, welding wire, sandpaper, masking tape and paper, and so on. Services include work performed by another shop. Refinishing services like chroming, replacing a convertible top, and any special repair are included here. Being able to complete most of the work yourself is a key characteristic in project selection. Tools include body shop and general shop tools. Body shop tools include tooling like electric and pneumatic drills, cutters, grinders, and sanders. Also included are brakes, welding equipment, and so on. General shop tools like air compressors, floor jacks and jack stands, impact drivers, and so on were also available. Because work on this project was completed in an existing shop, tools were available and therefore not purchased. That cost was zero. The total cost curve shows the sum of all categories. It is easy to see the steps in the total cost caused by service purchases. The other curves for labor, parts, and supplies are pretty linear, except for when the 3-part paint was purchased in week 22. Two factors impact the categorization and timing of these numbers: making versus buying parts, and when to purchase parts. If patch panels or a donor car are available, then you should probably purchase them. In this case, patch panels for the 1969 Pontiac Catalina convertible quarter panels were not available, and no local donor car was found. As a result, all replacement metal needed to be fabricated. One replacement fender was available in California, but it was decided to repair the existing. This essentially moved dollars to the labor dollars column from the parts and metal dollars column and extended the amount of labor expended. The shop labor rate drastically impacts this make-buy decision. The higher the rate, the more you should attempt to purchase, even with shipping costs. The decision on when to purchase replacement parts has many factors. Most parts and metal were ordered when the need was identified so that they were available when needed. The purchase of some higher-priced parts was deliberately delayed to conserve cash. The goal was for everything to be ready when it was time to reassemble and minimize delays. Overall, delaying the purchase of parts doesn't change the total cost, just the period where it is paid. You cannot assume all the parts you need are available. It takes time to source some replacement parts. The internet is a great tool in the process, providing you use reputable sites. Any parts that are backordered at one vendor should be searched across other vendors. There is also, however, a warranty element of purchasing parts and then waiting to install them. Warranties are typically based upon the order date and not the installation date. Short warranty periods may therefore be expired prior to installation. Most vendors will work with you providing the part shows no wear and is in the original packaging. What cannot be returned can also be resold on the internet. Work stoppages caused by waiting for parts must be avoided as it extends project time. You can see where the saying that it is cheaper to go out and purchase a car that needs minor work than it is to rebuild one has merit. The total cost of the body and paint project show that even at a modest labor rate, dollars add up quickly. That, however, assumes that all cars or specific models such as a Catalina convertible are created equal and does not consider the emotional attachment to a specific car. Once you have a project, a system for managing parts, and understand time and money, you are ready to get started. Please be sure to watch Part 5, a summary for this video series, and then our detailed video series that shows the week-by-week progress of this project.